Let's continue our program as we recognize our other awardees here on stage tonight. We're going to start off with this year's Dr. Joseph V. Charyk Award, which goes to NRO's Director of Non-Geospatial Intelligence Systems Programs Office, Dr. Stefan Thonnard. Dr. Thonnard is recognized for leading the acquisition and delivery of groundbreaking space-based spectral satellites overseeing integration, launch, and operations, while guiding a large team to complete the mission on schedule, under budget, and beyond performance, which achieved a 50-year goal of the NRO's. And I think I need to stop talking because it was pretty impressive. The NRO let us say that much. This year's NOAA David Johnson Award is presented to NOAA's ocean scientist, Dr. Heather Roman-Stork. She is responsible for developing, or should I say, inventing 2 tools that I had to actually use my ChatGPT friend to help me understand. The Munster Suite, which stands for Multi-Parameter Near Real-Time System for Tracking Eddies Retroactively. Yes, it was named after Eddie Munster. And the other is the MESI, which stands for Multi-Parameter Eddy Significant Index. Both of these innovations integrate advanced satellite data to deliver unified ocean eddy products. Heather's work enhances oceanography, insight, and equips decision makers with actionable information to support marine ecosystems, aquaculture, fisheries management, and nutrient transport analysis. Yes, thank you, ChatGPT. Okay. This year's Christa McAuliffe Space Educator Award goes to Mr. John Moore. He is a Master Educator and Executive Director at Palmyra Cove Nature Park and Institute for Observations at Palmyra, New Jersey. He is recognized for more than 4 decades of advancing pre-college space and environmental science education, translating satellite imagery and Earth system practices into accessible, career-relevant learning experiences. Through partnerships with federal agencies and scientific societies, he has mentored hundreds of students and teachers nationwide. Most recently, through the CubeSat A3Sat project, he has expanded hands-on engineering and computer science opportunities, inspiring students to conduct and present authentic research at national and international conferences. Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. John Moore. For this year's Norman L. Baker Astronautics Engineering Award, we honor Mr. Howard Hugh. Mr. Hugh is from NASA's Johnson Space Center, and he is recognized for outstanding technical leadership across NASA's spaceflight programs, culminating in his leadership role as the PM for the Orion spacecraft mission for Artemis program. He has been essential to this program since its inception. This year's National Space Club Press Award goes to Mr. Kenneth Chang, science reporter for the New York Times. Mr. Chang is recognized for clear, reliable science reporting, where he has covered space exploration for more than 2 days. You guys can stay standing, get your picture taken. It's great. This is your night. Through fair, accurate journalism, he makes complex subjects from NASA's missions to fundamental physics sound accessible to broad audiences, earning him wide respect in science journalism. Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Kenneth Chang. This year's Nelson P. Jackson Aerospace Award winner is the Blue Ghost Mission 1 team. This team is This is represented on stage by Mr. Jason Kim, CEO of Firefly Aerospace. Just over a year ago, on March 2nd, 2025, Firefly Aerospace made history as the first commercial company to successfully land and operate on the moon. Firefly's Blue Ghost lunar lander delivered 10 NASA science and technology instruments. They achieved multiple first-of-their-kind demonstrations and nearly returned 120 gigabytes of data back to Earth. This exceeded multiple mission requirements and advanced our human and robotic exploration to the moon, Mars, and beyond. And oh, by the way, congratulations, Stairway to 7 just had a successful launch 2 nights ago. Yeah, that deserved a clap, okay. This year's Eagle Man Mission Award goes to Ms. Dana Weigel, manager of the ISS program at NASA Johnson Space Center. Ms. Weigel is recognized for exceptional leadership on the organization that is responsible for the development, integration, and operation of our longest-standing continuous human presence in space. Throughout her career at NASA, she has had critical leadership roles, including Deputy Chief of the Flight Director Office and Flight Director for STS-123. She has demonstrated strategic vision, technical excellence, and calm leadership in high-risk operations that have kept the United States at the forefront of human space exploration. Okay, tonight we recognize 2 individuals for the General Bernard Schriever Award. And until this year, this award was for officers only, but thanks to Kevin Morty Mortensen, we have created a new category for enlisted personnel to recognize their contributions to the military organization. So we're gonna start and honor Technical Sergeant Michael Dillard Jr., Senior Crew Chief for Missile Defense Operations at U.S. Spacecom's Joint Functional Component Command. Tech Sergeant Dillard is recognized for exceptional technical expertise and dedication at U.S. Space Command. His mastery of missile warning and command and control systems enable rapid analysis of critical missile events. He has supported successful interceptors and earned readiness of key missile defense assets worldwide. Through interoperability improvements and strengthened allied cooperations, his contributions have advanced global missile defense for our space power. Ladies and gentlemen, Tech Sergeant Michael Dillard. Okay, moving to the Officer Award, we celebrate Amanda Salmoiraghi, Division Chief for Missile Warning, Tracking, and Defense at Space Warfighting Analysis Center. Lieutenant Colonel Salmoiraghi led the development of innovative missile warning architectures aligned with our national priorities. She shaped cost-efficient options, influencing $47 billion in long-term investment decisions and providing critical insights to senior defense leaders in Congress, significantly strengthening our U.S. defense strategy and deterrence. Okay, and last, somebody sitting down there, last but not least, our highest honor of the night and the namesake of this dinner, the Goddard Memorial Trophy. Tonight, we honor an esteemed individual for his exceptional service to our country and to our community. This year's winner is Dr. Scolese. For nearly 5 decades, Dr. Scolese has helped shape the U.S. leadership in space across civil, military, and intelligence domains. Dr. Scolese began his career as a naval officer. He was selected by Admiral Hyman Rickover to support naval nuclear propulsion programs for the U.S. Navy as well as the Department of Energy. He later joined NASA, where he held senior leadership roles to include Chief Engineer, Associate Administrator, Acting Administrator, and Director of our Goddard Space Flight Center. His tenure included guiding NASA through the retirement of the Space Shuttle program, rest in peace, early planning for what became the Artemis program. He worked with industry to expand orbital launch capabilities at Wallops. He oversaw major milestone programs like the build-out of the James Webb Space Telescope. Since 2019, Dr. Scolese has been at the NRO. He has led a transformative era in national security space, advancing proliferated satellite architectures, accelerating intelligence delivery, and has made contributions that, although often are unseen and may never be publicly known to a lot of us in this room, it is critical to our nation's security. So for that, I am truly honored to present you your award tonight and say thank you for all that you are doing for our nation. Dr. Scolese.
Thank you, Megan. That statue is really heavy. Les warned me about that. Sarah, I think everybody here just took your name and number and is going to be calling you in the next couple of years because you figured it out. That was fantastic. And congratulations to all the awardees tonight. I am honored and humbled to be standing here among you. To the National Space Club, I'm deeply grateful for this recognition. I stand here as one person among many, and it is through partnership and collaboration that I am really able to accept this honor. Sarah was right. We do it together. Throughout my career, I have been fortunate to work with outstanding individuals people who always put mission success first, who could be counted on, and who made every challenge surmountable. I have a family that supported me through every missed birthday, holiday, and anniversary. Those moments, you know, that launches, landings, and unexpected problems always seem to navigate to. I was going to name some people that I worked with that I really wanted to thank in the audience, but I realized it's all of you, every one of you that I've had an opportunity to interact with. Thank you for your support throughout the years. You have made so many missions successful. I was also going to pick the most important mission, but I decided that's probably not a good idea. I'd make somebody mad and maybe not anybody happy. However, I do have to thank one person above all. Diane and I have been married for 45 years. We've raised 4 wonderful children, all of whom are thriving. We now have 6 grandchildren, and none of what I am being recognized for tonight would have been possible without Diane. She offered professional advice, raised our children, managed our home, and most importantly, was always there for me. Whether I was away in the Navy or at launches and landings that disrupted our family life, through it all, she welcomed me home with open arms. Thank you, Diane. Now, space exploration has always been my passion, and I've been fortunate to be a part of it for many years. The teams and organizations I have worked with have visited every planet in our solar system, sent landers and rovers to Mars, explored the humans, sent humans into space, and soon will return humans to the moon. We have also taken time to look back at our Earth. Together, all of us have created new technologies and capabilities that enabled in-situ science experiments beyond Earth, developed precise instruments to help us understand the formation of stars, planets, and galaxies. We have measured phenomena and activities on Earth with greater accuracies that has allowed us to take actions to improve our lives. Perhaps most importantly, we shared these discoveries. This openness has led to advances in science, engineering, commerce, medicine, security, and environmental stewardship. Today, more nations, companies, and individuals participate in the space age. When we use Google Maps to find our way home, rely on satellite-derived weather forecasts, thank you, or benefit from technologies born of space research, we see the profound impact of our space. Yet there's still much to do. Years ago, I read 2001: A Space Odyssey by Arthur C. Clarke. Clarke was a visionary, but even he underestimated how long it would take to make space travel accessible to everyone and for us to become a true spacefaring civilization. However, I believe we're close, but we must continue to strive for more, to deepen our understanding of the universe, to learn more about our own planet, and to expand humanity's presence beyond the Earth. Achieving these goals will require all of us working together as we always have. So, if we are to go above and beyond as we sail this new ocean, let us remember it is difficult to say what is impossible, for the dream of yesterday is the hope of today and the reality of tomorrow. I leave it to you to figure out the quotes. And Sarah, one of them was by a high school student more than 100 years ago. You can kind of guess who it was. So thank you all, and thanks to this National Space Club. Thank you.